right. Might have to adjust that to look down a little further, but the other camera in here is going to be pointing right at the door itself. So somebody coming up to the door will be on camera. This will see them coming to the camera, and same with the other side. That's kind of cool. That was so easy! So easy. It's all going to go behind the front section of the bus up there. So let's do the other side. Let's do something on the bus, Justin.
Well, silicone didn't exactly make it. We'll see what we can do.
Dang it! No! Just doing a pilot hole because I can't drill through this very well. So I'm putting the camera up a little bit where the metal's thinner. And then radio installers use this, and there's a few different sizes. This is like a medium sized one. But you just kind of like drill to the whole size you need and then stop. But it's meant for like sheet metal and stuff. You wouldn't try to go through something big with this. But it's really handy. And that's it. While this thing has a rubber gasket on it, I just don't feel comfortable, especially on this curved surface. So a little silicone to take this to the next level of secure. But I just really bummed about what I did to this. It's not as good as it was a minute ago, I'll tell you what. This thing is really goopy now. It's a lot different.
It's a huge mess.
It really is. Like that. Oh, break it again, I'm sure.
How many times are you going to drop that thing, Mike?
Oh, it's goopy. This is going really easy.
Good.
I really want to put one like pretty much dead center right here for like a drive cam. So if there's an accident or something, we have some kind of evidence as to what happened. But on top of that, for security, so it's kind of like a double purpose. I think so. And it's going to actually point down a little bit so people don't try to, you can see him trying to come through the front of the bus, like smashing a window or something. So we had installed initially, there was no video on this. I got a bunch of video, I just never used it. But I installed a whole bunch of, I installed a rear view camera in this thing. And it's actually this right here. And so there's the rear view camera of the bus. And so I was thinking I could just use this as our rear security camera and then not have to run new wires, as well as all these other cameras. So I'll use the video feed from this into the security system and record it, and that way we get the rear stuff and then all the rest of the cameras. So, and then I could hook up to 8 cameras into our little security system here. So we are going to disconnect this and hook up the other one. Maybe. For those of you about to do this, I can't even tell you, you can do this. This is so easy. Like, this is just, we're going to be done and we're not going to have enough video for you guys. Oh, you want to hold my hand?
Yeah.
You got the metal. I thought there would be 4 of these coming out. Oh, there are. So we're just gonna change a few things real quick as this comes on, just to get it with the right channels in the right place and so on. I hope it works. Oh, it's looking good so far. There's the inside one. How's that?
It's definitely better down the side of the bus, but now we probably should see how it looks when you're standing in front of the door again.
Right.
Because I'm not seeing the ladder, and I feel like
Right
I should
here.
be seeing the ladder.
Well, actually, I could see all 4.
Badass.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Bus security.
Yeah. We have total control.
Absolute power.
Absolute power.
Little living space.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
What about the RRUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Okay, so here's the thing with putting lights in the bus. There is going to be some lighting on our sidewalls over here, but we wanted overhead lighting too. And since we kept the original ceiling on our bus, we're also left with the holes everywhere that the original lights used to be, plus everywhere that speakers used to be. So our first idea was to go ahead and use the original lights because they don't interfere with the headspace up in the ceiling. So Mike changed out all of these bulbs for LED lights that we thought would be a lot brighter and put the original covers back on. They were not bright enough at all. They were dim and blue and ugly and awful. So Mike found these really awesome. We saw Dean on the Skoolie installing these little lights, which we thought are a perfect solution. Instead of changing these, we'll leave these in place for when we're driving if we ever need to turn the lights on. But for while just living in the bus, these are perfect because they don't interfere with your headspace, and we thought we might be able to put them in the holes where all of the speakers were. Clearly, they're not exactly the right size. So we had to come up with a solution for how to make these lights fit in these holes. Here's what we did. I think we have the coolest thing for our lights. The little white lights fit exactly in here and they screw into place, but this one doesn't actually have any wiring. There was, I don't know, there was like a fake speaker cover there and there was no wiring inside. So we don't need a light in that place. So Mike made a different one in my favorite little thing from Tangled to go over that space.
We just finished installing all of these lights all the way down the bus. You can see them dotting the ceiling as you go back over here. And we're about to turn it on for the first time, and it's best shared with everybody. So I waited for Carrie to get back. She had to go do something. And then we're gonna turn it on together. And if you guys ever build a bus, do this together, because these are like landmark moments you get to share. Ta-da! All the lights. Ooh.
It's time for the night test light test. Oh, there it is. Look.
Come on in.
Our bus has lights. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's awesome!
It's super bright, like brighter than I could have even expected. I can live in this light right here easily.
You know what I love? That it's a really warm light.
And
Look how cute our little bus is. I love it.
I know, it's so bright in here. Like, it's so bright. It's brighter than I even
But
imagined.
not obnoxiously bright. Not like, oh my god, turn the lights off. It's just well lit.
Yeah, it's comfortably lit.
Oh,
And
let's see
these
if I can
LEDs
read.
are totally, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, you guys, but these LEDs are warm, a warm LED light, like convincingly halogen or convincingly incandescent lights.
Yeah.
Really good lights. I'm so happy with this.
Se pueden utilizar en plataformas.
It must not
I
be bright
can't even
enough.
read in Spanish. Come on, let's go outside.
All right.
It's a really cool one to put in my spot. It's not my spot.
I should do security. This is so easy to do. I do bus installations for security, so bussy people. Pants are falling off.